Hello, welcome to this video. I am sure that this video is going to help you in many ways, so ensure to watch to the end. We are talking about something that is very important in the life of a woman, whether yourself, your sister, your daughter, or even the generations after you. So it's a very important information that I'm about to share with you, and I'm so excited about this video because I am not only just talking about the theory aspect of it. This is something that I have witnessed, I've practiced myself, and I have results to show for it. So we are talking ways you can deal with menstrual pains without drugs. And I think I am the right person to lead you on this journey because this is about my 10th year without medications, right? So, and that has not always been the case. I used to be that person that used to pop Panadol and all the other painkillers just to numb whether it's menstrual pain or headaches, or the way it is, taking medications almost every other day or daily in some instances, right? So, but on the side of dealing with menstrual issues, I noticed that right from when I was a teenager, even when I take medications, some of the popular ones that you can put the name in the comment section. I used Felvin. At some point someone introduced ibuprofen, and in most cases it just seemed like I was just taking those things. It wasn't really working. The symptoms were there, and of course later in life I see myself dealing with hormonal issues. So I decided that I was going to go the natural way, and here I am with proofs. I do not take drugs for anything, or even for menstrual pains and all of that. But it didn't just happen. It wasn't a magical experience. It was something that I worked at, and my body began to respond. So I'll go with the first thing that you need to do, and that is deciding and going on to live that lifestyle that will help your body prepare for a smooth and peaceful menstrual cycle. Now, in particular, menstrual flow days, right? So once you have reached your mid-cycle, you want to begin to be more intentional. I'm talking to you by way of thinking that you're still on a journey. You have not accepted to fully live this life from 1st of January to 31st December of every month, year in, year out. But I also want you to get there. But just in case you're still a beginner, or even at the intermediate level, you want to be very much intentional from day 14 of your cycle. What are you being intentional about? Your sleep, your rest, your foods, your drinks. That's not the time to begin to allow any sugary drink or pastries and all those unhealthy foods. No, you don't need that. You have to be as intentional as possible so that your blood sugar levels can be stable through the days and up to the point that your period starts coming. Now, when your blood sugar level is stable enough, that means that your insulin, which is a hormone, will behave better and then support your other hormones, the estrogen and progesterone, which are the main hormones that work during your menstrual days, right? So once you have that in place, that means that your estrogen and progesterone are already having a good foundation to support you well enough. Now, having done that, the next thing you want to do is ensure that you have the right things around you, because the human body, sometimes no matter how you try, you bring in your seeds such as the flax seed, your sesame seeds, and you're just being diligent. Maybe a few days to your period you didn't have reasonable or even quality sleep due to situations beyond your control, and then your period just lands and before you know it, there's a cramp somewhere, or you're feeling a muscle pain in your arms, your thighs, or even at your waist area, right? So you need to make sure that you have the right things. What are these right things that I'm referring to? Number one is during such time when you're having cramps, you're having pains, you need a good massage. Either you're doing it by yourself, if you're married, your partner can also help you to do gentle or even firm massage around your shoulder, your arm, your thighs, especially those regions that you're feeling the pain, your abdomen as well. And massaging the abdomen also helps a lot, because of course you're helping your uterus to be able to release those dead tissues that it wants to let out through your menstrual flow. So you need a good rub or balm for you to be able to do this massage effectively. Now, massaging with just ordinary hand or maybe any oil can help, but if you use a deep penetrating balm such as what I have here, this is called Gilead balm, and is made with natural oils, herbs, and many other things, right? So you use a good balm such as this Gilead balm, and you just use it to apply where you have the pain points and really massage it in. You will notice that you will have instant relief. Within 5 minutes, you're having relief. All right, so when you're done with your massage, another thing that you also need to always do is rehydrate regularly. And you don't need cold water for this hydration purpose. Always go with your warm water, or at least room temperature water. That will help you a lot, especially for those people who have bloatedness, or you're even having water retention, probably around your abdomen, your face is swollen. Those are symptoms of high levels of cortisol within your system, and of course all the other hormonal activities. And in your water, it doesn't have to be just plain water. You can have ginger added to water. If you're having it with ginger, make sure it's hot water so that you can extract the nutrients, and that also helps you manage the pain. And you can also add herbs such as donquai, Vitex, but this is conditional. For some persons, they react to Vitex during their period, so you can give it a try. But if it's good for you, go ahead and add it. But if you notice it's not helping you, can use it before your period comes. All right. You can also use a herb called white peony. I think I should do a video on herbs that are useful during your menstrual cycle and how to use them. If you think you need that video, you can let me know, because it's quite tricky. Not every woman can use certain herbs, especially for those who are healing from, let's say, fibroids or ovarian cysts and all that. So we really need to compartmentalize that knowledge for you. All right, so in your water you can also add your molasses, right? Molasses is just a black liquid made from unsulfured sugarcane processing. All right, but it's very helpful for helping your hormones stay stable, regulate your blood sugar, and many other beautiful things that it does, both for your skin health, hair, and many other things, right? Another thing that you can use during your period, or that you can add to your water, is apple cider vinegar, or you mix it together with the molasses that I showed you earlier. So at So Healthy, we have it in a product form, and it's just, as I've said, ACV, which is your apple cider vinegar, and your molasses, and a few other things. But if you have ACV, molasses, and little sea salt, you're good to go. You just take a tablespoon of this, add to your water, and use it to rehydrate every now and then through the day. It's not medication. It will even help your energy levels to stay constant. All right, another very important thing that you need to have at home is Gorontula. I've made a number of videos on this. You can check this channel and see all the videos that we have made talking about the usefulness of Gorgonzola in your hormone health. So during your periods, you can just take half like this or a full bulb and just chill. I'm still learning to really enjoy it as a snack or a superfood because it's quite sweet. So if you're someone that you really have a sweet tooth, or you love sweet things, then Gorgonzola is that one fruit that you should always have around you, especially if you're getting the right one. At least I'm talking about the ones that we have are so healthy. There are some other variants that are really dry and perhaps tasteless. So if you're getting Gorgonzola, make sure that it is sweet, because it's from the sweetness that the juice is produced. You know, if you soak this in water, it becomes slimy, right? So those are some of the ways to know that your Gorgonzola is good. And this Gorgonzola also helps you to cleanse your uterus after the period. So if at all you don't even want to use it during your period, just when the period is about to finish, ensure that you take 1 or 2 so that it will flush out any pending tissues or stagnant blood that may be within your uterine walls, and you know that you've had a clean period journey. All right, so that your womb is safe and you're preparing it again for another cycle, whether you're trying to conceive or you're just maintaining good hormonal health. All right, so that's all I can share in this video. I know that if you've watched up to this point, you have gained some value, and I want you to know that this is practical knowledge. These are things that I still practice today, and if you adopt some or all of them, you will really experience better hormonal health. And if you are also desirous of having a full-term healthy conception, I can guarantee you these are some of the things that you need to be doing regularly, both during your menstrual days and before then. All right, and if for any reasons you need guidance on your hormonal matters, whether you're dealing with fibroids, infertility, hormonal imbalances, and all of that, I am that person that you should have spoken with all the while. And if you're still delaying, please do not delay. There is a grace at work here, and I can't wait to work with you. So here's my little secret for you. Make sure to turn on your notification button so that once I upload a video, you will be the first to know and get the information. See, hormonal health is not something that you need to be guessing. You need to be well equipped. You need to know, build up your information bank concerning your hormonal health. So don't just subscribe, turn on post notification, and if you have questions after watching the video, why not go ahead, ask. I'll always respond. All right, because I don't want what happened 30 years ago to repeat itself in this generation, when God has sent people like us to share this information freely with you. So see you in my next video. Thank you, and God bless you.